Hey guys, Captain Smash bringing you how to set up and do a proper push-up. So now, Nico here knows that a proper push-up is going to involve placing your hands down in a good angle that allows you to hit a little bit of the shoulders, triceps, and the chest musculature, all while bracing your core really tight, squeezing your bum, tightening up your quads, and being able to lower yourself with your triceps and then forcefully push yourself to the top. So now, in a good push-up position, we want to set up with our hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to take our shoulders and we're going to squeeze backwards with our shoulder blades, kind of lock them into place, okay? So this is very important, so that way we're not pushing forward onto our shoulders as we do our push-up. We want our chest to stay up and out, as in a good bench press position where our chest is out here like this, and we're driving with our triceps. So we get our hand grip, pull the shoulders back, extend our feet, plant our feet nice and tight, take a good breath, tighten up, drop down, drive up, boom. Now if you're weak in this position and are unable to do push-ups as they should be done, a couple quick tips that will help. Now, your hands are fixed on the floor, but you want to visualize being able to rotate your hands into the floor to get a little torque from the shoulder. So when we got our hands pinned, I'm going to try to screw my hands into the ground like I'm twisting off pickle jars in both hands. What that's going to do is it's going to create some nice torque in through that shoulder and allow you to push a little bit harder. That's tip number one. Tip number two is all about bracing the core. Now, if you're really tall, you're gonna have a tough time doing push-ups. That's just part of the game. It's a core exercise as much as it is a shoulder, upper body. So if you're tall, push-ups are gonna suck for you for a while until you strengthen up your core strength in order to be able to move under a load. So one of the best things you can do is just do a push-up plank. So Nico here is gonna assist me while I do my push-up plank so I don't come down and squash him. I basically wanna get in that same position and work some deep breathing while being able to maintain my core. So now, when I get into that position, I'm taking a deep breath in through my abs, tightening those up, squeezing my quads, squeezing my glutes, and then I'm bracing and I'm holding, and I'm resisting. Making sure my shoulder's in a good solid position. That way when I do transfer into doing the push-up, it's gonna be that much easier. Now the common fault that I see in the push-up is pushing through and leaving it onto the shoulders, which will look kind of like this. So, see that little extra motion that I get from my shoulders? You don't want to do that because that throws your shoulder into a bad position. It's going to grind, it's going to hurt. Plus, you place all the emphasis on the shoulder joint and not on the chest, the triceps, and the upper back muscles the way they should be. So, start small. Work yourself up into doing good solid push-ups for a good number of reps or time and build up from there. So good rule of thumb, shoot for 5, shoot for 10, then try to up your game a little bit every other day. That way you give those muscles a little bit of chance to rest and then build upon that. So get to practicing your push-ups and I will see you in the lab.